A very good morning to one and all. How are you? Hope you all are healthy and fit at your place now. Today, in this video lecture, we are going to discuss about the different types of computer software. In our previous video, we were discussed about the different hardware and softwares, okay? And we know that a software is a set of instructions given to the computer to perform any specific task, okay? So, on the basis of their functionality, we can categorize the software in three parts. Number one, the system software. Number two, the application software. Number three, the utility software. Okay, we can also do the categorization of that. So here in this video, we are going to discuss the types of software. Okay, so for further work, we will move to our slideshow screen.
Computer software and its types. Okay, so here our first topic is computer software. What is a computer software exactly? A computer software is a set of instructions given to the computer to solve a problem is called the software. Okay, a software is a single collection of programs that performs a particular task, or we can say a software is a program, or different softwares are used to solve the different program. Okay, in a consolidated definition of computer software, a computer software is a program, or it's a set of instructions given to the computer to perform the different task. Okay, so there are number of softwares available today that are used to solve the different problems. Okay, so now we will discuss about the categorization of that software, means in how many parts we can categorize or we can divide that computer softwares. Okay, so basically there are three types of computer software on the basis of their functionality, means we can divide the computer software in three parts. Okay, number one, the system software. Number second, the application software. And number third, the utility software. So the work of these softwares are depends upon the functionality, means the work of all the softwares are different. Okay, so now first we will have a look towards the application software. So, what is an application software? An application software includes programs that do real work for user. Means these are the softwares that are designed to solve the user's specific problem. If user are facing the problem like writing or like typing at all or painting at all, then the user have the softwares that do the real work. Okay, the application software is created to perform the specific task for a user. Means application softwares are the software that are only designed for the users. Means it can do helpful for the users. Okay, and help in performing the specific task. The next is, it is also known as the application package. Means we can also known application software as the application package. Okay, so application software is used to perform the various applications on the computer. So here we will learn the examples of that application software. So here you have seen on your screen, we have different application software that work on differentially. Okay, so we have Google Drive that is used to store the data. We have Gmail that is used for the communication, business communication. Gmail on offline that is used to store the mails and messages. Google Docs, mobile website builder through which we can build the website to the for the mobile. And there are a number of like sticky notes, we can write the notes. Snap pages, PDF to word converter through which we can convert our PDF into the word format. Photo book, Kodak gallery, ZooWiki, like your web browsers. So these all are the examples of the application software, like your WhatsApp, Facebook, in your mobile, your Gmail account. All the things that are helpful for the user and help the users to make their tasks easier comes under the category of the application software. Okay, the next type of software is system software. A system software is a set of programs to control and manage the operations of a computer hardware. Means system software, basically these are the softwares that are designed to manage the operations of the computer hardware. Okay, means it can manage all the things related to the computer hardware and computer software. Okay, it enables the application program to execute properly. Means these are the base that provided to the application software to run on that system or on that platform. Okay, these enables the application program to execute the properly. Application program basically runs on these system softwares. Okay, so it consists of the basic operations as follows. Okay, so the operations that can be performed by the system softwares are saving the data of the disk. So data saving is the main task that can be performed by the system software. The next is making the computer to do work for us. It can be helpful in like performing all the tasks related to the computers. Okay, the next is printing a document. It can be also useful in printing the document. Means anything that can be performed on our computer system is being manageable by the system software. Okay, so here are some examples of the system software, like your operating system, your translator programs, and the device drivers. These are the basic three components of the system software. Means we can divide the system software in all these three terms. Okay, so operating system, basically it is the base program that can be run on computer hardware. Without the operating system, our computer is just like a garbage box. Every application program needs to run our operating system. Okay, without the operating system we cannot run or we cannot execute any application program. Okay, so we are unable to perform any task without the operating system. The next is translator program. Translator program are used to translate the language into machine understandable or the user understandable form. Basically there are three types of translators: assembler at all. Okay, the next is device driver. To run each and every device in our computer system, it needs to be a device driver. Without the device driver, no device can be performed in a manner. Okay, so here you have seen the Microsoft Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows Fedora, Linux, Mac OS, Android, Fedora at all. Okay, so these all are the examples of the operating system that comes under the category of your system software. Okay, the next is utility program. So what is a utility program? Utility is just like our daily need. Okay, so utility program is a system software. It is also a kind of system software that allows the user to analyze, configure, and maintain the computer system. Means when we are talking about the maintenance of our computer system, then we will use the utility program for our computer system. Okay, so it performs a specific task related to the management of computer system. Basically utility programs are responsible for managing of the computer system. Okay, so some of the examples of our utility programs are antiviruses and the firewalls. Okay, so basically what are the antivirus softwares are the softwares that allows the computer system to run in a proper manner. Means as we got tell in many cases, then we will use the medicines at all as same as our computer get infected through the virus, then we will use the antivirus software to recover the files and data from our computer system, so that our computer system works in a smooth manner. So here you have seen some examples of your antivirus like Avast, AVG, Panda, Easter, Webroot, Security Essentials, McAfee, Rising, Kaspersky, Trend Micro, Bullguard, Protocol, PC Tools, Norton. So these are some popular antiviruses that can be used by the user to performing or to make their systems speed better. Okay, so about the firewall. So what is the use of firewall? This one is the second utility software. So firewall basically control the input and output masses that comes into the computer system and that goes out from the computer system. Okay, so it work as a filter. Basically there are two types of firewall: number one hardware firewall and number two software firewalls. Okay, hope you all are clear with software and its types. Okay,
So that's all about today's presentation. If you have any doubt related to this video lecture, then you can contact me, WhatsApp me or drop a message in the drop box. Thank you. Have a nice day.